How did my room get like this? Oh, so you were the one that changed my room, huh? Well, what other changes have you made? Oh, these are the glasses I use for my Harry Potter movie reviews? Well, there's nothing I can do but just to live with them, of course. Hello everyone, Simon Bard here, and welcome to another movie review. Yes, as you can see, my room has certainly changed a bit, but that's not nearly as surprising as the movie I'm reviewing today. For it's the fourth installment of the Harry Potter franchise, and one I think is my second favorite film in the series. It's the one to have no Chris Columbus's involvement in it, and is also the last Potter film to be written by Steve Kloves. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. After Harry, Ron, Hermione, and the Weasleys survive an attack by the followers of Voldemort, called Death Eaters, at the Quidditch World Cup, a symbol known as the Dark Mark appeared overhead, causing lots of concern and fear. But in spite of this, Dumbledore is pleased, for Hogwarts is holding a competition called the Triwizard Tournament, where 3 magic schools compete for eternal glory by finishing 3 perilous tasks and winning the Triwizard Cup, and the Goblet of Fire will choose the 3 champions, but students under 17 aren't allowed to participate. So when the 2 schools arrived, Beauxbatons and Durmstrang, and after the students placed their names in the Goblet of Fire, the cup chooses the tournament's 3 champions, Victor Krum from Durmstrang, Fleur Delacour from Beauxbatons, and Cedric Diggory from Hogwarts. But the goblet then chooses Harry Potter, who is 14, as the 4th champion, and he must partake in the tournament, in which he faces dragons, mermaids, and other dangers in the 3 tasks. All while other things are going on, such as Harry figuring out who put his name in the goblet, Harry trying to get a girl to go to the ball with, Hagrid having a romance with Madame Maxime, the head of Beauxbatons, Alistair Mad-Eye Moody has become Hogwarts' Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, teaching the unforgivable curses, Harry's constant dream of Voldemort planning a plot, etc. Now this film does offer more than the previous films, and in some cases are better. But it doesn't take time to flesh out everything. The big problem that the movie has is with its pacing, and it's most noticeable in the first 10 minutes. And you do catch everything, but it's pretty rushed. Harry has his dream, he, Hermione, and the Weasleys head out to meet Amos Diggory and his son Cedric. They all go to the Portkey, get taken to the Quidditch World Cup, go to watch the game, the Death Eaters attack, and man, it doesn't slow down. But that's not all. There's no scenes with the Dursleys, the new characters aren't given much development, the Quidditch World Cup is never shown being played, And I know the filmmakers are only showing the key scenes and elements and want to show only the most important parts of the story, as the book contained more than what was shown, but come on, at least give more time to the new characters so we can know more about them. But, for the rest of it, the film really shines, and I did find it all fun and enjoyable. Plus, Emma Watson is sweet in many of her scenes, even with Harry, and she does look cute with her hair tied up. And this might be the first and only time we get to see James and Lily Potter speak, which is actually a neat addition. Although Sirius Black's face in the fire is a bit creepy, and I might as well go with the book illustration. Not to mention that most of the film feels kind of insane, and I mean that in a good way. Okay, it's not totally insane, as it does show some heavy, dark, and dramatic moments from time to time, and becomes a major part in the end. But the tone is so jarring that it comes off as being the most unique of these films. There's the Quidditch World Cup that's huge and fun. There's the introductions of the new students, with one being pretty and elegant, and the other being hardcore and awesome. The first challenge was immense, the second challenge was unexpected for the series, and the third challenge was frighteningly intense. The romance between Hagrid and Maxine was neat, yet sometimes oddly sweet. Moaning Myrtle getting interested in Harry is just weird. And the Yule Ball was the most new in terms of seeing these characters in dresses and all of its silliness, with romantic attraction all around, and the sudden change of music during the ball itself, from a classical waltz to a hard rock and roll song, and to a slow and somber song. And yet, all of it together just makes it feel all crazy, with some of them being unrelated. But in a way, it's all very fun and enjoyable in how it's presented, with all its acting, action, mood, etc. And I just like it for all that. And the new cast of actors playing their characters did a pretty good job. Robert Pattinson plays Cedric Diggory, Ralph Fiennes plays Lord Voldemort, David Tennant plays Barty Crouch Jr., Brendan Gleeson plays Alistair Mad-Eye Moody, Clemese Posey plays Fleur Delacour, Miranda Richardson plays Rita Skeeter, Katie Lunn plays Cho Chang, Stanislaw Ivinsky plays Victor Crumb, Francis de la Tour plays Madame Olympe Maxime, Roger Lloyd Pack plays Bartimus Crouch, Patrick Balak plays Igor Kakarov, and Jeff Roll plays Amos Diggory. As a whole, this movie is all over the place, but it's fun, dark, and a bit crazy. The characters are still good as ever, the story is intense, and the effects are pretty good. Director Mike Newell had done a pretty nice job of continuing the Harry Potter movies, but with a sporadic tone. It goes everywhere from being dark and serious to being fun and crazy. It's quite an odd mishmash of madness with its action, acting, effects, mood, plot, and pacing that overall makes it very enjoyable. Although it's not as intriguing as Chamber of Secrets, it does offer more stuff that half the time sounds silly and insane, but not too overblown. And despite there being little to no development with the new characters, the inconsistent tone, and the odd pacing, all the other stuff that makes this movie really does come through, and no other Potter film can go as far as this one did. So today, this movie we get a rating of 3.5 stars. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, support me on Patreon, and tune in next time for a new video. And during that time, I'll be finding a new place to do my reviews.